What do I owe the? What do I owe the pleasure? What do I owe the pleasure? Last time we been together. We wash your car for you.
We wash your car.
We wash your car with no shame in our hustle.
And when you goddamn getting into that wash, and you know that tip gonna be good, like if you seen goddamn Miss Combs.
Y'all better stop buying this slippery soap, man. Going on there.
Gather around, everyone, because it seems like 50 Cent has finally uncovered those infamous Diddy freak-off tapes, and he's now accusing Rick Ross of being one of Diddy's partners in these notorious parties. While many assume Diddy wasn't using all that baby oil by himself, 50 Cent has confirmed that the situation is even more complex than we thought. He's been working behind the scenes, not just dropping hints on social media, but collaborating with Netflix to produce a docu-series that aims to expose decades of what he describes as Diddy's freak-off empire. This series is expected to send shockwaves across the industry. But the burning question is, was Rick Ross really one of Diddy's freak-off partners? And is 50 serious about revealing Diddy's alleged circle of rappers? Let's break it down. 50 Cent has been calling out Diddy and his supposed partners for quite some time, but things escalated when he made the bombshell claim that Rick Ross is one of the rappers who joined Diddy in these wild escapades. 50 first dropped this revelation in an Instagram post, where he shared disturbing lyrics from Rick Ross's song UOENO, where Rick seemingly brags about committing inappropriate acts against women without their knowledge. In the lyrics, Rick says, "Put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it." 50 paired this with photos of Rick Ross and Diddy, captioning it with, "What the F? At some point you just gotta do the right thing." This was all the context needed for people to suspect that 50 was exposing Rick Ross for participating in Diddy's alleged freak-off lifestyle. But this wasn't the first time Rick had rapped about questionable behavior. In another song, Magnificent Rick openly mentioned witnessing Diddy taking advantage of a girl group called Total, once signed to his record label. In the track, Rick raps, "I made a transition from the thieves to the biggest executive Def Jam's ever seen. The game never changed, money's still a focal, but it's time to F the game like Puffy did Total." Now, while this came as a surprise to many, fans were skeptical. Rick Ross never really gave off the fruity image that 50 Cent frequently attributes to Diddy. But things intensified when Rick Ross's own baby mama, Tia Kemp, stepped into the conversation, corroborating many of 50's claims. Just days ago, Tia publicly dragged Rick and his family, revealing some very personal allegations. She claimed Rick Ross had put a hit out on her, which only failed because the people he hired took his money and ran, later warning her about the bounty on her head.
So we better clock this tea right here. Renee says you want to stay keeping up shit? We finna talk about some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put this out. He over there paying people to put this out. And running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now I'm finna send the feds over there to y'all motherfucking empire. See, you had the right bitch today, ho. You keep playing with me, I'm finna tear y'all motherfucking empire down.
About sending goons after your enemies is one thing, but to do that in real life against the mother of your child, that takes things to an entirely different, disturbing level. Tia didn't stop there either. She went on to name others who Rick allegedly had taken care of, including a woman named Miss Carol, who passed away under suspicious circumstances. According to Tia, Miss Carol was supposedly killed by Rick and his crew, although the police still haven't been able to close the case. Tia also mentioned another man who was allegedly murdered in front of one of Rick's properties called the Black House. These revelations are adding more fuel to the fire, leaving many questioning just how deep Rick Ross's involvement with Diddy and these alleged parties really goes.
Next, we gonna talk about Miss Carol. Y'all know who Miss Carol is. You know that's behind your brother. I'm finna make sure her family sue y'all whole estate, cause that case is not closed. You know the lady that was leaving from my mama's house getting her hair done that time, and it's behind your brother and his drama. You know that. You know about the man who was in front of Black House. Okay, we finna dig up a whole bunch of motherfucking maggots right now, ho. I'm not finna play with you, you Ozempic. I'm finna finish y'all. Watch this.
Gather around, everyone, because the drama continues to unravel, and it seems that Rick Ross's involvement with Diddy has even darker undertones. According to sources, Rick allegedly put a hit on his baby mama, Tia Kemp, because she threatened to hand over incriminating evidence, those rumored freak-off tapes of Rick and Diddy, to the feds. In fact, word has it that Tia was already cooperating with the authorities, and there were talks of getting her into witness protection.
Prom time. You ain't since December 9th. But I'm not finna play with you. I'm not. You gonna make me come to the gate. Been in Miami a lot, cause you ain't got no motions. It's slowing down. I heard. I'ma get you, Will. I'ma get Universe. And if you keep sending messages around that's getting back to me, I'ma come over here and tell it all. You be told your toe in next. You know what I'm talking about. And your mama won't answer. Tell her respond. She hit me up and said hi.
This wasn't the first time Tia exposed Rick for being one of Diddy's so-called partners. Back in March, when Diddy's properties were first raided, Tia went off on Rick during an IG live session, claiming that Rick was terrified after the raid and fled to Miami to keep a low profile. According to her, Diddy had numerous tapes of Rick Ross involved in explicit activities at these infamous parties, and when the feds seized Diddy's devices, they allegedly found everything.
If I go home and take this weave out my head, I would love to meet you at that Publix on Western Road, whore. I'm not lying. You's a silly, miserable ignorant, but you big mouth. Will, I want you to talk. Talk, nigga. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. I know you is. 10 churn hat, nigga. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off you. You should have been shut this big mouth hole up. You know it. You know it. Sip your fruit basket. You know what I like. Coconut water hole. Whole one. Drill a hole in it and put a cane straw in it for me. Farmers Market on Griffin Road. You know where to go. I'm not fit to play with you no more by mine's hole. You playing games. Get on your feet and repent, because if you send another message out here, I'ma have first 48 hit you up. You bad. You scared of jail, huh? You scared of jail. Remember? You remember? You was in there crying for that quarter Chinese fried rice trying to pay a guard $5K for when you was in them couple weeks. You don't want no pressure. Keep playing. Keep it on. I can't wait to see you in the headlines. All you do is brag and talk about it.
It didn't hold back when lashing out at Rick Ross. For those unfamiliar, Rick and Diddy have been close friends for a long time and have been photographed together at several parties. 50 Cent even shared images of the two almost kissing on stage during a performance. There was no effort to hide it. Around this same time, an interrogation video from 2018 began circulating, featuring a man who had opened fire at the Trump National Hotel. The man made some shocking claims, saying he was one of Diddy's freak-off slaves and dropped names, including DJ Khaled, Big Sean, and of course Rick Ross. He even claimed that when he contracted STDs, it didn't matter to Diddy or his partners as long as they could get their pound time in.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I called, and I came back and I sued him for no reason. Won. But they did Mark Garros and Ben Mercedes were his, okay, buddies, okay? They're gay. Who? Both. Eddie and Ross and Khaled. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a harem supporter.
Fast forward to the moment when Diddy had to step down from his position as CEO of Revolt TV after Cassie's lawsuit went public. 50 Cent was quick to troll Diddy, offering to buy Revolt TV from him, posting the news with a cheeky caption, "I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for the low. Cadillac and a T are gonna pull out anyway, so call my phone." Fans were in hysterics, unable to get over how relentless 50 was in trolling Diddy. Charlemagne the God later praised 50 Cent as a diabolical genius for wanting to buy Revolt TV in the middle of Diddy's legal troubles. Rick Ross, at first, tried to ignore the mounting controversy, but things took a turn when 50 Cent trolled him and fellow rapper Meek Mill. This time, Rick couldn't stay quiet. He went live, taking aim at 50 and addressing Charlemagne's comments. His reaction rubbed many people the wrong way. It seemed like Rick was more upset about the disrespect towards Diddy than the actual disturbing allegations surrounding him.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
You know? We seen Quiet on set.
Major pain in his ass. Literally. Since he was a kid.
Man.
And then eating milk, running the lamb, talking about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was Nicki put that up there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh.
She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
It became clear that Rick's loyalty to Diddy went beyond typical friendship. But Rick Ross isn't the only male rapper tangled in Diddy's alleged scandal. Now, the question is, do you think 50 Cent is genuinely trying to do good work with this documentary, or is he simply chasing clout? Share your thoughts below.